All right, let's check this video out.
Hello?
I was getting on here tonight and I'm on here.
I can't hear you. Why does everybody sound so low? You're low.
It's in my AirPods.
Because you got a Bluetooth on?
Okay.
Take your
Okay,
Bluetooth
me?
off.
Hey.
This is better.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm
what's your
Tamika.
name, babe?
Atlanta.
Tamika, where you calling me from, sweetheart? ATL in the building. How old are you, boo?
Sorry.
How old are you?
Yes.
Ooh,
I'm here.
Tamika!
39.
All right. How old are you, baby girl? Look at it.
So,
39. What you do for a
I'm
living?
vice president
Oh God, it's annoying. She's 39.
of campus operations.
You vice president. Now, that's a good job. Anything with president in front of it means, you know, you a good responsible employee.
I be
You
trying.
you gotta go some steps. So Tamika Atlanta 39, a vice president of a what company?
A trades college, like a vocational college. I have one. He's 11.
Any kids?
No.
11-year-old. Have you ever been married?
No. I'm a Taurus.
And what's your zodiac sign?
May 2nd.
When's your birthday? Oh,
yeah, still a
close.
May.
Almost there. I'm May 7th. That's why I always ask, because I'm May 7th. All right, here we go. So we got Tamika Atlanta, 39, is a Taurus, vice president of a trade college. Okay. Never married, has an 11-year-old son. What kind of man? You looking for, girl?
Okay, so I am looking for a man with a mission. I'm looking for someone who loves children, of course, have to love my son, have to, you know, be a father figure. He has a daddy, but he lives in Miami, so yeah. I need a man that is someone who can actually lead, you know, not someone who says they can lead, but they ain't got nothing that I can follow. So, let's see, someone who is loving, caring, who puts me first, because I'm always going to put him first.
Really? Women with children will never, I mean, unless you're an insane mom, will rarely ever put the man first. She will most likely put the child first. And her being a vice president of a college, she'll probably put her job first before the man. So, I think that's cap.
Let's see. And yeah, all the other stuff, you know, not a cheater and all that other good stuff that nobody wants. But yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Deal breakers. Bad oral hygiene. I'm very big on teeth. It's the first thing I look at. And while it's a deal breaker, as long as you're open to fixing it, I'm cool with that, because you're gonna get them fixed. I feel like as adults, you should have your, you know, your mouth looking right. Let's see. Someone who is controlling, because I feel like, yeah, someone who's controlling. I just can't get with that, because I'm just not gonna listen. Let's see, what else? Oh my God, I'm nervous. I said I wasn't gonna be nervous. I have to speak in front of people all the time, and I'm like, when I get on here, I'm not gonna be nervous, but here I am. Let's see, what else? Deal breakers. Oh, no drugs. I mean, if they smoke weed here and there, that's fine, but like not like a chain weed smoker. Like you can't think before you smoke. You can't eat. I can't do that. Yeah, that's it. They have to love children. They have to love my son. They have to be a role model to my son. Yeah, that's it. I think that's my only deal breakers.
So you want to be a stepdaddy.
I have a child, so you have to love me, and I come in a package. So yes, you gotta love my baby, and you gotta have a little edge. Like you can't be a square, because I got edge. Like I could turn my little professionalism off and on. I'm from Miami, so you know we could get with it too. But you have to know how to like adapt in the environment. Like, you know, I don't like a loud man. Like, you know, if we go out, like I don't need you in everybody's faces. Like you just need to be here. Like we're here, but be able to hold a conversation as well. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
All it does. Does he have to look a
Yeah,
certain way?
I saw a meme the other day that said like, look at me, look at you, and do you think I would date you? And I thought it was really mean, but then it's true, right? Because like I keep myself up. I'm very big on appearance. Like I don't step outside looking any kind of way. Like I feel like I look crazy right here, but I'm in my house, whatever. I'm chilling. But like you have to, you just have to know, like know the like date your level and just understand that you can't be like sloppy. Like I don't like big men. You and I feel like if you don't care about your body, you don't care about nothing. Like so you have to take care of yourself. And so yeah, he has to be handsome to my liking. Yeah. Like so it's the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? And so like I dated a guy recently that people said like that's not even your type, but he was my type. Like I felt like I liked him. I liked how he carried himself. I liked how he looked, physically, and they told me like he's not your type, like pretty boys. And I'm like, oh, he's to me, I think he's handsome.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, now let's get to the money, girl. You gotta make it sound about money.
I mean, like,
she a vice president now.
Right.
Now she a whole vice president. So, how much money you got to make to date you, boo?
I'm not going to put a dollar amount on it. And I'm not going to put a dollar amount on it because I feel like if you have ambition and you have ambition, you're going to get to the bag. And I'm going to help you get to that bag. You know what I mean? Like,
This is forever women's problem. You imagine this, right? Ambition. This is the problem with women, right? Thinking, I'm not gonna put a dollar amount. I'm gonna say, if he has ambition, I'm gonna get it back. You're 39. So let's say now you're dealing with men in their 40s, and they're still trying to have that ambition to get to the bag. It's just, you make it, it's like, ambition does not make results. You're going to help him get to the bag. You wonder why that, let's say, I think 10% of, and this includes men and women in the U.S. make 100K. Only about 15%, and I think I'm actually highballing it, and this includes both men and women. So, out of the more than 80% of the population don't make that much. So, you make it seem like ambition equals results. So, if he has ambition, and this is ridiculous that I'm gonna push him. Really? Because what is your results? How many 6-figure men have you made? Right? This is the thing. Have you, like, it's just, this is because this becomes a tricky thing, right? What if his ambition fails? What if he doesn't become the 6-figure man that you thought you were going to make him into? Then what? Would you leave him because his ambition failed? This is the thing where it's not trustworthy at all. Because this is the thing where women are getting with men on hopium. Right? On this ideal that, he's going to get the bag. I believe in him. Right? This hope. And it's just like, do you want that man, or do you want the man that he could become? That's the thing, right? Do you love that man, right? Or do you love the man that he can become?
I feel like for men, like as long as you have that get up and that mission in you, I'm going to help you get there. We gonna be rich. Like I'm gonna be rich. Like you know what I mean? And so that's not just gonna be off of a 9 to 5. And I'm gonna make sure my man is in the same position. So if you have ambition, you have goals, and you have a mission, like I'm okay with that. But I feel like money is important. Money is very important in every relationship because you can't come over here with none. Like we have things that we got to get done. Like I want to purchase a home. I want to do so many different things. My kid is in private school. I want all my kids to be in private school, you know? So I feel like as long as you have that drive, you're going to get it and I'm going to help you get it. And I feel like if you have kids, you have to be able to take care of yourself and your children. And I like gifts. Who doesn't like gifts? I like gifts, you know, just because. And I'm a very big gift giver on holidays and so forth. So I feel like if I'm putting that out, you should be able to do that as well. Like I saw this video the other day about a girl. I don't know if it was a little skit or whatever on Instagram, but it was like, you know, they were going on a couples trip and she left him because he couldn't afford it. You know, and that should have been something that they planned for. Like if we going on a trip, like I like to travel, you need to be able to carry your weight too. So I'm not gonna put a dollar amount on it, but I mean I make six figures, so I like what I like, and I expect my man to be able to keep up. So I'm not gonna put a number on it though.
Would you?
Yeah, I
Made
have.
less than six figures.
He made less.
Okay. Back to that meme. So did you agree with her leaving her guy on the couples trip?
I felt like that's a trip that you guys knew about, so you should have planned for it. Whether it means like, okay, we're not gonna go on date night tonight because we need to save for our trip that's coming up. That's not something that popped up. You know what I mean? Like out of nowhere, you guys knew about it. All right, let's see how much it's gonna cost and let's work it out. Like we gonna work together. Like if we're dating, I'm not expecting my man to be able to cover everything. Would I like that? Absolutely, everybody wants that, but if you can't, that's okay. Just be able to cover yours, I cover mine, and we good. We Gucci. We gonna build together. Like that's how I feel.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, child.
Okay. Cam.
All right. Nobody's home. My sister is here out of town, so she took my son. So normally I would have made him take my camera, do the camera, but
okay. Yeah, you're in great shape.
I work out 3 times a week. Pick myself up, and I feel like everybody should. Like I feel like people who don't judge me. I feel like they got low integrity. Like why you got your temple looking like that?
And yet your temple, you pushing out kids that from men that you're not sticking with. Great. This is the thing, right? It's fine. If she wants to, date men that are physically fit. It's cool. But this is the thing, right? Women never understand. Let's stop with the BS. Men that make 6 figures, men that are physically fit. I don't know. Let's say her attractiveness is whatever. Just like say physically fit men, most likely tall men as well. I'm pretty sure she likes black men, which is fine. 6 figures, tall, decent shape. 40-year-old. Again, those men are desired. Okay? Those men are highly desired. What makes you stand out that they will want you?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, for your health, you should work out. Like, not even just to have, like I like my man to be, like, cut and all them cuts and all of that, but I mean, you should take care of yourself. I mean, at this age, ain't no reason for you to be sloppy and how my big dudes are in. We're not doing that. Sorry.
Okay. I ain't messing with Tamika. So Tamika's in the ATL, 39, vice president at a college, a trades college, correct? Okay. Never married, 11. You have 11-year-old son. Do you want to get married one day?
Wants that, you know, for himself as well. So yeah, my marriage.
Okay.
Okay, so my last relationship, mentally, I left in July last year. It was for 7 years, and then I moved out in December. Nope. That's why I left.
You guys engaged? Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you were intimate with someone?
I won't answer that.
Well, that means that she did it within the month or about 4 months. Stayed with a man for 7 years. It went nowhere. Most likely give her body to men that don't qualify for a relationship within the last 4 months. Now talking about her temple. It's like, You're giving it out to men that. Okay. Really, the insanity of women.
No worries. What are 3 flaws you
Okay,
have to
3
work on,
flaws
Tamika?
would be I am late to everything. You have to lie to me about the time. I have tried to work on it. I'm not gonna even hold you. I can't get there. So yeah, late to everything, and that can be an issue for someone who's always on time. Like the last person I dated, it was a big deal. But yeah, I'm always late. Um the other thing is I have to work on um just like, okay, so I was dating this guy, and like I say I want a man that can lead and do all of that. And like we were leaving the airport, and my tire, we both just got back from Vegas from seeing Usher, and we were leaving the airport, and my tire felt weird. So I pulled over, and he called me. He's like, "Hey, I don't see you." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I pulled over because my tire felt weird." And so he was like, "Why would you do that? You pulled over on the highway. Why wouldn't you call me?" And I'm like, "Because it was no big deal. I just wanted to check it, and it was a big thing." So I need to work. I've been working on this all year, by the way. I'm in this season in my life where I just want this soft life that everybody be talking about.
You're a 39-year-old woman with, I'll say, decently high standards. 39-year-old single mom with decently high standards. Wanting a soft life, you don't qualify for it.
But you,
What is this soft life everybody talk about, y'all? I keep hearing about this
I don't
soft
know.
life. What is
feel
the
like
soft
it's
life,
so many
child?
different definitions for it. But like when you're dating someone, a man that's like an alpha man, like I say I want someone that can lead and who can do this. Like I want a man that can fix things and all that stuff. But like he was upset that I didn't call him, and he's like, "I was right ahead of you. Why didn't you call?" And I'm like, "Well, you know." And I explained to him, you know, when you are a single mom, I'm a single mom at this point. I've had to raise my son. Like you just naturally become hard because you have to do everything, like, you know. And so you don't know when to say, "Wait, I'm talking to this dude. He could come." You know, you don't know how to be that passenger princess. So I just pulled up. I didn't see a big deal with me pulling over, but he did. So I have to work on that. Like, have to work on being able to accept help, I guess, you know. And so that's one of my flaws that I've been working on all year, and I think I've been doing a good job so far, kind of. And then my other flaw would be, I think this. Well, okay, I've been working on not working on not reacting, and more so like taking in what the other person is saying and trying to understand it from their perspective and then respond. So I'm very like, I have been this entire year like really super quiet, like, you know, just not like responding immediately, like, or reacting, should I say, like really listen to what the person is saying and before I respond. As a Taurus, we just kind of like, this is what it is, and I'm gonna say it from the dome, and this is how I feel. I'm sorry you feel like that. And so I have to work on that for just like my employees, my man, everybody, like my kid. I'm like, you know, so I've been working on that all year. Doing good.
Okay. And you're 39. What's the age range for the date?
I will date I would say like 40 to 50. Yes.
Okay. Do you have kids?
I prefer.
You want a ambitious 50-year-old. It's like,
Do you want to be?
Because men who don't have kids don't understand that I have a kid. I have a whole nother job, and I'm not going to be available all day. So when they have kids, that they are active in their life, they understand that. No.
Okay. Do you want to be in Atlanta?
I travel all the time.
Okay. Now, you said earlier you want a guy to love on your child, which I think I understand. Do you expect a man to provide for your child as well?
No. Like while we're dating, no. But if we become we have tenure and we get married, yeah, I expect you to do that, yeah. But right now, I provide for him. He wants for nothing. But I want him to, once we get to that point, because I just don't introduce anybody to my son. I do expect him to show up. Yeah.
Okay. And last question: why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Tamika?
I think a man would be lucky to be with me because I am super supportive for my man. Like I said earlier, like I'm gonna always put him first because I feel like if I put him first and he put me first, we winning. I'm gonna always pour into you.
It's a lie.
I am going to. I'm working on being that soft woman, and I'm going to provide.
It's the thing. I mean, maybe a 50-year-old, but to a 40-year-old, you don't qualify for. You ain't gonna qualify for it. A soft life from a 40-year-old, they ain't gonna. And it's like, I can tell you, right? A vice president, a accomplished career woman, ain't going to be submissive to no man.
As I expect you to provide for me. I cook. I mean, I'm Jamaican. My parents are Jamaican, so yeah, we gonna eat right. We're gonna eat healthy. I can maintain the home. I am a great mother, an amazing mother. Like I'm giving myself my own flowers. Yeah, and I think I'm dope. Like I am educated. I don't have my hand out. Like the last dude I spoke to, he was like, I mess with you because you didn't come with your hand out. Everybody come to me with that because whatever, he had money. And I was like, because I don't need that. I just need your heart. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't need any of that. Yeah, I just think I'm pretty cool. Like I'm confident and yeah, that's what it is.
I do like you, Tamika. I do. So let's do it, girlfriend. Tamika Atlanta, 39, vice president at a trading college, has an 11-year-old, never married, would like to be married one day, dating. She'll have to date between 40 to 50. You don't have to be in the ATL. Does not have a money requirement. Be ambitious. Y'all would get to the bag together. Be attractive. Keep your body together. She works out.
Okay,
How
so
could the
they
guy
can
reach
reach
out to
me
you?
on Instagram.
This is the thing, right? The issue women will face. I repeat it because, every video is probably going to be different, right? Women will never have a hard time finding men to sleep with them, be their boyfriend, or even marry them. Women will never have a hard time. What they will have a hard time at is finding men that they want to do those. Or at least the marriage part. Okay? You may get the boyfriend. You'll definitely get the sex. The marriage part, highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Now, a 50-year-old, okay, you give yourself a lot of room, right? You will definitely jump to be with a 39-year-old. Okay? So, yeah, but it's like, at the end of the day, women will make it harder and harder for them to get the men that they want. Because you gotta think, women at 39, she's dated plenty of men that she wanted. Plenty of men that she wanted. She even had a child with one of those men that she wanted. And yet, it don't work out. So, you gotta wonder why. Why at 39, when you've dated plenty of men that you wanted, it didn't work out? One, you picked bad men. You're attracted to terrible men. And two, you're hard to be with. Right? You're hard to be with. So it can be either or it can be a bit of both. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. The older women get, the bigger of a red flag they become. Because like I said, dating is easy for women. Women will always have men. And also, women will always have dated men that they want. So, logic speaks where why are they not successful? It's because of them. That's it. Yeah. What do you guys think? Alright. That's it for today.